This is how I found out. He didn't initially tell me first.
Oh, come on.
You didn't. I learned about it on freaking social. The girl said she had receipts. She was gonna send it to the shade room, and I came to you and I told you.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's how I found out.
When was this?
This was very much so recent. And so
It wasn't very much recent. It's been about a year ago.
It was very recent.
That's recent.
Very recent.
That's recent.
So instead of my husband taking possibly a Curtis approach and taking ownership for what he had done, he blamed it on me and came home and said, so you gonna help me or what?
Now, if you've been keeping up with the show, you already know Dr. Heavenly Kimes is no stranger to controversy. Whether she's dragging her castmates or dishing out her own twisted version of tough love, she knows how to keep the cameras hooked. But recently, the drama surrounding her has reached a whole new level. Rumors are swirling about her husband, Dr. Damon Kimes, and let me tell you, these aren't your run-of-the-mill gossip tidbits. We're talking about whispers of a younger white mistress, a claim that's got the Married to Medicine fandom clutching their pearls. And if that wasn't enough, some of Dr. Heavenly's past comments and behaviors are starting to look a lot more suspicious. C-sections are common, and the creatine and sugar are just too big to miss, except for the small moment like that. So stick around, because this ride is about to get messy, and trust me, you don't want to miss a single twist.
It's about priorities. It's the same, what's your priority? For me, it's always been my family. It's always been God first, then family, then everything else. And that's why I chose dentistry, because I wanted to be a wife and a mother. I didn't want to be on call. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? And I set my own hours. I'm able to work 3 days a week and still have time for the other things, you know? And if the man's going to work, everybody can't be in the streets at the same time. Everybody can't be at the workplace at the same time. Somebody got to take care of the house, you know? And for me, this is just me. I ain't talking about nobody else. I would not want my husband to be the one to be the homemaker. That's just not what I would like. He got to have a check, baby.
Gotta have that check. You got the
traditional, right? And I don't think he would be happy if he was not bringing home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
To take care of his family. I think that's important to him.
So, Dr. Heavenly has always painted this picture of a perfect marriage, but is it really as great as she makes it out to be? If you've watched Married to Medicine, you know she's always raving about her husband, Dr. Damon Kimes. She calls him daddy and talks about their strong connection like it's unbreakable. In her eyes, he's the chill one who balances out her vibe. But here's where things get a bit sketchy. Dr. Heavenly has said she would stick by Damon no matter what, even if he cheated. Hold up, why would she say that unless she's thought about it? It's not something you just throw out there unless it's crossed your mind. Fans are starting to wonder if she's hinting at something. Plus, her constant praise for Damon is starting to feel a bit over the top. Is it possible that behind closed doors, things aren't as perfect as she wants us to think? Relationships that seem too good to be true often have their secrets, and it looks like Dr. Heavenly's might be no different. Now, let's get to the part that's got everyone raising eyebrows about Dr. Damon. Rumors of a younger white mistress. This all kicked off when Mariah Huq, the queen of receipts, dropped a bomb during one of the show's reunions. She claimed she knew Damon's type and hinted he might prefer white women. And let's be real, Mariah doesn't just throw stuff out there without backup, though she didn't spill all the tea this time. Good to know, so much to be discussed on a context like this. Rumors had it Damon had 5 Rybacks and spilled the tea this time. Fans jumped on Mariah's hints, wondering what kind of receipts she might have. Could it be texts, photos, or even an account of Damon's alleged cheating? The fact that she didn't share her evidence left everyone speculating, and social media went wild. Some fans think Mariah held back to protect Heavenly's marriage, while others believe she's just keeping the drama alive for future seasons. And it's not just Mariah stirring the pot. Other cast members have hinted that Damon might not be as innocent as he seems. While no one has outright confirmed the Mistress rumors, comments from Dr. Contessa Metcalf and others suggest there's more to the story. For instance, Contessa made a comment about mixed babies, and even though she didn't name Damon, it definitely made fans wonder if she was throwing shade. On top of that, social media is buzzing with theories. Some fans think Damon's quiet nature is just a way to deflect attention from any shady business. Others believe his low-key vibe means he's hiding something. And then there's Dr. Heavenly's defensive reactions whenever their marriage comes up. She's quick to shut down any criticism or rumors, which only makes people think she's trying to cover something up. Right now, the Mistress rumors are just rumors. But with all these claims popping up and Heavenly's own comments about infidelity, it's hard to ignore the possibility that there's some truth to it. The big question is, will the receipts ever come out? And if they do, what will that mean for Dr. Heavenly and Damon's so-called perfect marriage? But hold on, this story gets even wilder when you start connecting the dots.
Like, we can't be sisters because we argue. I'm sick of it, man. I'm trying too hard.
You are. You're trying for the bitches. I see.
We've been acting like this for what, 6 years?
6 years.
Now, it ain't always right. I'll be the first one to say,
Let
I'm on
that
the
pass.
And if you could forgive her for the lies she told on you and the fights
I told her lies.
Yes, you did. You know you did. Come on now. We're not going to have this conversation. But for you to
yeah, I
forgive
told her
her,
lies.
we should all be able to
not bringing up the
forgive.
past.
We all going to be able to forgive.
Let's talk about some moments from Dr. Heavenly's past that might seem minor at first, but could actually hint at some serious issues in her marriage. First up, there's that wild frying pan story. Dr. Heavenly confessed to hitting Dr. Damon in the head with a frying pan early on in their marriage. She said it was because he came home late after hanging out with his frat buddies, but let's think about that for a sec. Why go to such extremes unless there's more going on? She mentioned she was cooking eggs at the time, which raises some eyebrows since it sounds like Damon didn't get home until the next morning. Fans are speculating that frat brothers might just be a cover for something else he was up to that night. Then there's the spaghetti joke that had everyone gasping. Dr. Heavenly once joked about putting something special in her husband's spaghetti to keep him from leaving her. For those who don't know, there's this creepy old tale about women using bodily fluids and food to cast love spells. Whether she was just joking or not, it's definitely a wild thing to say and has fans wondering if she's willing to go to crazy lengths to keep her marriage in check. Now let's not forget some of the comments from other cast members, like Dr. Contessa's mixed babies remark. She didn't name Damon, but it was pretty clear she was throwing shade at someone in the group. Combine that with Mariah's comments about Damon's type, and it starts to look like there might be more to the story. Even if these were just offhand comments during heated moments, they've got fans curious about what's really going on. But from what I'm learning, it's time to go from whispers to fan talk. Damon's gonna have to shake things up and who just out lie. When you put all these moments together, the frying pan incident, the spaghetti joke, and the shady remarks, it's hard not to see a pattern. They all hint at some underlying issues in Heavenly and Damon's marriage that they've been trying to keep under wraps. Whether it's cheating, control issues, or something else, it's clear their relationship isn't as perfect as it looks. And while we're at it, let's talk about Dr. Heavenly and her double standards.
Love me. You know what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Your mama don't mean anything to me. It's very surface. It's very petty. It's very childish. She know I didn't mean that. So y'all can take it wherever the hell y'all want to. Whatever.
If you've seen even one episode of Married to Medicine, you know she has no problem calling out everyone else's relationships. She's quick to accuse Mariah of lying about her husband's fidelity and drags Dr. Simone for her marriage problems. Heavenly is always ready to dish out her version of the truth, but when it comes to her own family, she's a whole different story. She's super protective of her husband and kids and does everything she can to keep up a perfect image. She shuts down any talk about trouble in her marriage, and if someone challenges her, she gets defensive real quick. Fans are starting to notice this double standard. Take her relationship with Mariah, for example. Mariah helped Heavenly get on the show, yet Heavenly has shown her zero loyalty. Instead, she's constantly attacking Mariah's credibility and dragging her name through the mud. The irony is that Mariah is one of the few cast members willing to call Heavenly out on her behavior, and that seems to hit a nerve. The hypocrisy doesn't end there. Heavenly has built a reputation for being straightforward, but when the spotlight's on her, she dodges accountability. Whether it's brushing off rumors about Damon or downplaying her questionable comments, she's a pro at deflecting. This double standard is a big reason why fans are starting to scrutinize her relationship more closely. When you spend so much time tearing down other people's marriages, it's no surprise that viewers start looking for cracks in your own. And with all the rumors and past incidents, those cracks are starting to look like big holes.
Married to Medicine coming on, we got to talk about that too, because there was a lot of going on I did not personally, I did not like. I didn't like, and I ain't scared to say it. Now, I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back. I'm going to give y'all something. Listen, y'all, just the little people that's on here that's about to like my YouTube and go down there and follow. I'm going to say it and take it back. I'm going to tell you one thing. I ain't run. I did not run. I ain't no punk. I ain't run. You know what I'm saying? Some people ran. I ain't run. I'm not going to run. You know what I'm saying? You could try me if you want to. You could try me if you want to. I'm going to say what I need to say, and I'm not going to run. Okay? I'm going to just say that. And people that saying that Dr. Heavenly got a I ain't never got my whipped, okay? That is not true. Whoever heard it, it might look like it. It might look like, but not me. And if you want to fight me, you might go with my I mean, there's some big, tall that's back. I ain't talking about nobody.
So, is there truth to these rumors, or is this just another case of reality TV drama gone wild? Let's take a moment to recap everything we've uncovered. First, there's the alleged younger white mistress, a claim that's been whispered about by castmates and fueled by Mariah's infamous receipts. While Mariah never fully revealed her evidence, the mere suggestion has been enough to keep fans talking. Then there's Dr. Heavenly's own behavior, like the frying pan story and her spaghetti joke, which, when pieced together, hint at underlying tensions in her marriage. When sentencing began during the trial, Mariah obtained a full 25 to life, which her daughter later told Heavenly took her to mean. And let's not forget the cryptic comments from her castmates. Whether it's Dr. Contessa's mixed babies remark or Mariah's comments about Dr. Damon's type, these statements only add more layers to the speculation. With so many pieces to the puzzle, it's hard not to wonder if there's some truth buried beneath all the drama. Could Dr. Damon really be hiding something? Or is this just a cleverly orchestrated ploy to keep the cameras rolling and the viewers hooked? And if there is truth to the rumors, what does it say about Dr. Heavenly's picture-perfect narrative? Does her fierce defense of her marriage suggest she knows more than she's letting on, or is it just her way of protecting her family from the relentless scrutiny of reality TV? What do you think, y'all? Do you believe there's more to this story? Is Dr. Heavenly the master manipulator some claim her to be, or is she simply a victim of her own dramatic environment? Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think about all this tea. One thing's for sure, when it comes to Dr. Heavenly, there's never a dull moment, and the drama is far from over. Whether these rumors are rooted in truth or just exaggerated for the cameras, the conversations surrounding her marriage and behavior aren't slowing down anytime soon. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is this all just for show, or do you think there's something deeper going on behind the scenes? And if you thought today's tea was hot, wait until you see what's next. Trust me, tomorrow's video dives into even juicier drama. And hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's keep this tea party going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.